everybody, Mr. Pace, Exposed. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we did go ahead and listen to your comments and concerns about the billing statements that you're receiving about the 1671. So we did try our best to go into the office and get some answers. We weren't really successful, although we were told where to go in a nice way. We were still told to go. So I want to let you know, I wrote a letter to the district asking them to meet with the staff, which is what you're supposed to do. Couldn't get a hold of the people I wanted to get a hold of because we've left messages before and we gave up on that. So the hell with it, right? What we did, and we got a copy of the budget and the financials, okay? Because one of the staff members, Ms. LePage, said that the information we were looking for that breaks down in detail the information about the 1671 was in the budget. Well, we went and got a copy of it because we said it wasn't in there. And you can look for it yourself. This will be on the website underneath the video. Then we got the financial report, which is this, which is basically part of the budget, and it wasn't in there either. So we asked if they wanted us to go get them. So then, after a few things transpired, we basically were told to go get a CORA request, even though it's not really CORA, because it's not on the documents that they have posted anywhere on the website. The reason we asked for this is because when a lot of people come to my website, and there's been hundreds, they're asking us just exactly what this means because someone brought to my attention something I didn't know. The line item here is 90 and 90, which represents the same coding value of each item, even though each item is technically different. One says water usage base rate fee. There's a definition for that in the back. Then water usage. No definition, but you use the water. Now, according to the water usage base rate, this fee is charged to supply safe drinking water to our residents and based on operations and maintenance of our wells and filter plant. Let me do that again. This fee is charged to supply safe drinking water. That means supply. Let me ask you a question. Wouldn't that come under a different term other than the word usage? Well, we did call the PUC and we got their opinion on it. And yeah, they thought the same thing. It would be definitely confusing to see something that was lying in the same thing. This isn't on the billing staff. This is the way the bills are done. Now, if they're using the same code to represent two different items, that's where the problem came in. We wanted to let you know that before we went to the district office, we made some phone calls because we thought it was odd too. And quite frankly, I never really paid much attention to it. So we asked them very nicely to meet with them. By the way, we were denied that right. They told us, nah, we're not going to meet with you. And you know why? They said they didn't know where the number came from. It was in the budget. Okay, well, you're charging us for it and you're the billing person. Well, I don't know. And that's fine. You don't have to know. But you should know who it is. Oh, well, it's not us. Well, you mean it's not you. If the staff of the district don't know how they come up with that number, then how are you able to charge it? Somebody in there must know how they came to that number. So we kind of came up with a formula based on the number they used here that it equates to about 5,975 gallons of water used. Okay, at the rate of 28, which is on here. So then we thought to ourselves, okay, but if it isn't for that and it's not for water usage, then the code of 90 shouldn't apply. If the code for using water is 90 and you're not actually using the water because it's to supply water, then that's not the proper code. All we want you to do is clear up the ambiguity and fix it. But no, it got a little bit better than that. After being told, or someone trying to confuse us with what we knew already, it didn't work. And then the last bastion of a person who runs out of answers, I'm trying to start an argument. I want to thank Sony Electronics for saving me again. Because quite frankly, yeah, some other people heard that and thought, yeah, I want no argument. But see, again, a false narrative put out by another staff member of the district that just wasn't warranted. We came to get answers. If you don't have the answers, you then take it to someone who does. That's how it works. So guess who the person was that knows where the information is? Mrs. Peterson, who, by the way, was in the office when this whole thing went down. Did Mrs. Peterson get up to offer service? No. She stayed in her office and gave directions. She did get up and stand by the door, but that's about as good as it got. So someone want to explain to me why the six-figure wonder kid didn't come over to the window and break it down for us that fast and resolve the problem in 5 minutes? Why didn't you? Mrs. Peterson, explain to me why you are the person that does the accounting and comes up with all these things, yet you were standing there with a resident who had a serious concern about a situation on a water bill Why didn't you come to the window and resolve the problem when you know Mrs. LePage didn't have the answer? Mrs. LePage did in fact take this into the office along with my letter and basically tell me that, no, we're not going to meet with you, and to Cora the information. There's nothing to Cora. You said it was in the budget, Ms. LePage, and we gave you, we're going to present you with these to show you it wasn't there. We sent the denial letters, because there was 2 of them. I did an update in the original version to include the addendum. So here's my question. Where'd you get the number from? And either way, it should break down, because if you're claiming it's for all these things, based on all this information, all those numbers should add up to what you're charging. At 2,500 houses a head, that works out to 41,000 and some change every month. So based on that, you're looking at close to $500,000. So help me out here. We went to go seek answers for you, and what we got was no answers. They told us to go down and ask questions, and we did. We were kindly shown the door this time, with a slight modification of the facts about starting an argument. Again, we want to thank Sony Electronics for being there today, as they always are. And remember, get the facts, folks, because we're trying to bring them to you, but apparently there's some people in this district that don't want you to have them. There's 2 things that can happen. 1, you guys change the coding of this bill, okay, which right now makes it suspect, or explain to us just exactly how you derived that number of 1671 based on the fact that the code on that bill matches the code for using water. And if we're not technically using the water, that's a different code. I look forward to your answer. And I thank you all for coming to ask me questions so I can turn around and get treated so wonderfully at the district office. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Talk to you later.